Welcome to the program. It's a pleasure to have you here. Now, a 22-year-old man was nearly lynched by residents of Offinso Abduction in the Ashanti region on suspicion that he abducted two girls from the community. The severely assaulted suspect, known as Kweku Boahin, was later handed over to the police. He's alleged to have lured the 4-year-old girls into a secluded bushy area a mile away from their home. The incident comes in the wake of children going missing in the area, with one found murdered. Now, the FM's Ashanti Region was in the community and reports.
Matilda and Samira, both 4 years old, are siblings. Here, in this quiet Abofo suburb, is where they live and play together. About a mile from their home is this bushy area where this elderly woman produces charcoal for sale. Around 9 a.m. Thursday, she heard the children crying inside the bush. I was packing firewood here, she says, when I heard a child crying. When I moved towards them, I saw the suspect standing in the bush with the two girls. So I asked the children, "What are you doing here in the bush?" According to her, she found the suspect standing with the children inside this undergrowth. So she's showing me the exact spot where she saw the suspect and the children standing. And this is just behind this pigsty in these bushes. They were standing right here. When I intervened, he turned his back towards me. And when I raised the alarm, he fled through the bush right here. The woman suspected foul play and raised an alarm. The suspect took to his heels but was later arrested by a mob who nearly lynched him. Other eyewitnesses say they saw the suspect with a sack. I met him here and I asked him if he was the one who was being pursued, and he said no, so I left him. By the time I found out he was the one they were chasing, he was gone. He was holding a sack and a rope. They even tied his hands with a sack when they arrested him. Police had a tough time controlling the crowd that besieged the Abofo police station. The alleged victims have since been reunited with their parents, whilst the suspect is receiving treatment at the St. Patrick Hospital, Offinso. Now, a lot needs to be established by the police in this particular case of alleged child abduction. But clearly, this is a town, Offinso, Abofo, Offinso and its environs is plagued by a common threat. People disappearing, children being killed, children going missing. And so there is a heightened sense of fear amongst the people here, and people have become alert to that threat. Reporting for JoyNews, Erastus Asaredonko, Offinso Abofo, Ashanti Region.
So Erastus joins the program for a quick update on this rather disturbing story. Hello, Erastus. When is the suspect expected in court?
Well, Benis, I just spoke to the investigators, and I'm being told that one, they need to establish certain details before they will be able to put the suspect before court. But he has since been discharged from the St. Patrick Hospital and is still in police custody, assisting in investigation. And from what I'm learning, it could be that a guy was just wrongfully accused or otherwise, because the police are looking at him telling them that indeed he went there to do something else. And the reason why he was running when an alarm was raised was because he was smoking in the bush, and he felt that he would be attacked by the people, and so he took to his heels. But he was not there to kidnap the girl or take the girls anywhere.
So Erastus, these young girls, they are 4 years of age. Have they been able to give an account of what happened? Do they say they know the man, for example? Is the police giving us information about that?
Well, the suspect has been telling the police that he knows the woman who raised the alarm. And he met the children at that place. And in fact, this story was corroborated by the people who live there, that particular place, the bush, is where the children ease themselves or attend nature's call. So many of the children come in there. And so he met them there. He bypassed them to do his own thing. But then when the woman started raising the alarm, he felt that he would be attacked. And that is why he took to his heels.
Erastus, you did mention in the outro of that story that this particular area has seen incidents of missing children, and so people are very particular with stories like this, hence the near lynching of this man. We've been trying to get a response, especially from the police, on what proactive measures. You visited the community again, or this particular area again. Do you see some sort of education going on? Do you see increased police presence?
Well, I would not say I've seen exceptional patrolling by the police, except to say the normal police patrols that they organize within the town itself. But when you speak with the people, you get that heightened sense of fear in them, to the extent that children have been educated that they do not talk to strangers. They do not respond to calls by strangers. If they get any sense that they are being taken away, they should cry and shout for help. And that is how come these two children started crying when they saw the gentleman in the bush, according to the police. And the woman also raised the alarm because she felt that something bad was going to happen in the bush there. And so when you have one child, 4 years, with her throat slit, you have another who has gone missing for more than 2 weeks now. He has not been found. Definitely the people have a certain sense of fear. And you could see that in all the places I've visited in Offinso.
Erastus, we'll leave it here. Hopefully we'll be able to get some good news about the child who is still missing in that enclave.